Dobro jutro, kak dela. Hi, everybody, it's Mark. Hi, good morning, how are you? This is Mark, and Dobro pожаловать в мою школу и система Cossack. Welcome to the Cossack System School. Today I'm going to talk to you today, especially about how to do this if you don't have much money. So I'm going to go ahead and talk about basically things that you can use in place of a shashka and a pike for your training. So, learn to use everyday, simple, low-cost objects. Alright, well, let's get started. So I know that everybody out there watching this doesn't have a lot of money. Ni dengue, okay? So I said, I looked around for what I could consider was lower cost. This is the cheapest item I could find. This machete costs a whole $5. I got it from the Army Navy surplus store. It's actually what's called a Colombian machete. It's about the right weight, but not the same as this, which is a Colt Athena Shashka. Again, this is $77. So, some surplus stores sell this for about 10 bucks. Then you have this for 77 plus shipping. So this is the cheapest Shashka I've found on the market. Alright, it's got the curve to it. It has about the right weight. They're about equal in weight, which is good. So, I'm going to show you how to use each one of these. Again, the challenge becomes, what do you do when you're on a budget? Well, I can find a big machete pretty much any Army Navy surplus store. This is a little more harder to come by. It works. We have about the same weight. Not quite the same curve, but we can make it work. Alright, so let's get started. So review the cuts as they were taught originally. Alright, so we have what? In behind the back. We're down as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, okay, and 8. There's your thrust. Okay, so what do we have? A total of 7 cuts, right? So what are they? 1 to the head, 2 to the side of the face, 3 to the side of the face, 4 to the body, upper portion, 5 to the body, down here to the legs. So, what's the purpose of this? So if I'm looking at you, my job is to cut here, come around, cut, come back, cut, and follow through. Okay, so I come back up, cut, cut, and cut. Now you've just seen it done with a Latin machete. Again, $5 to $10. Army Navy surplus store. You can order these online. This is a Colombian made. Okay, next one I'm going to do with the Colt Athena Shashka. Alright, here's the Colt Athena Shashka. This one's brand new, never been sharpened. It is dull. They come very dull, which is good. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This training board you can make yourself. So again, we're what? 1 at the head, 2 to the face, 3 face, 4 body, 5 body, 6 leg, 7 leg, thrust to the middle. That's simple. Okay? Again, this is a $77 Shashka. It too can be made to work. Okay? So, depending upon what your budget is, you can start this as low as $10, or spend a little more money and have yourself at least a functional Shashka you can get and work with. Alright. So the Colt Athena Shashka comes with a what? Scabbard. Okay, so it's nice because you can practice in your draw and cut. You'll need to get yourself a belt for it so you can practice what? Draw, cut, and slice, back, through, and work. Okay, they're heavy. You're going to have to get used to it. You got to train with it. So, whole 77 bucks. You can get one of these. So, and like I said, It works. It's not the best, but it's good practice and it can be sharp. So, for the Colombian machete, you can put it here, use a monkey paw grip like so. Okay, we're going to be here. We're going to what? There's my draw, there's my cut. Make it a habit. Okay, so again, we have it here. Sweep down, ring grab, boom. Here, boom. Boom, 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 and boom. Okay, so, it works. Not the best, not the worst. But it's available. Like I said, you can get one of these for $5 to $10. Let's go through our basic blocks. We should be what? If your cut's coming here, we should get in this habit above our head, right? Okay, and then what? If the then number 2 is becoming where? Over here. 3, what? And then we do what? We turn the blade down. We block our body, what? Here, and then down to here. We also learn to do what? Float our foot back so we can come back and cut. That is the purpose of our what? As the HEMA people like to say, the Molinese, the circle cuts. Okay? So we should get in this habit of I've blocked up here, high above my head, and what? Step and cut. So we get in the habit, we block, right? Block our face, what? Drop it. Body, 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 leg, down here. And we learn to what? Sweep and cut and stab. Make that a habit. So if I block here, I parry it, countercut, and stab. You cut at my face, I what? Push it aside, roll in. Push it aside, roll in. Okay? Comes at my head, I block it, and I step, and I cut. Okay? And then we step, and we cut. That's simple. So, not bad for $77. Again, Cult of Athena, when they have them in stock, it's their shashka. Made in India. It's a bit heavy, but it works. Same again, coming at me here, block it, boom. Alright, so block it here, got it. Now I step off and countercut, come back. This doesn't wheel as well as the Cult of Athena. Block to the face, cut. Now I can what? Come down and rifle in. Come back in, rifle in. Okay? Come back here, sweep, countercut. It's a lot harder to do this. Okay, sweep over here, countercut. Okay, so if I'm here and catch at my leg, I come back here and countercut and thrust. So, challenges you have. If you got the money, if this is all you got, this is as good as it is, then you practice with this. So you get in this habit of, okay, cut and countercut, stab. Okay, so we what? Block, countercut, stab. Here at the body, we're here. I'm in my position. I parry this out of the way, countercut, stab. Here, push it out of the way, countercut, thrust, stab. Build my leg, I float my foot back, I come back, I countercut, and then I stab. From the other side, I do what? Parry it out of the way, countercut, and stab. That's how to do it with a $10 machete. So, I know not everybody has a nice pike like this to fight with, to practice their thrusts, their thrusts, their thrusts. Okay, to lift and to thrust, to bodor and thrust, and what? To bodor and thrust, right? And what? Bring it up and harpoon in, okay? And what? We can what? Scoop and step, cross and step. So what happens when you don't have a nice pike like this? All right, so gotta make do. Same problem as before. All right, so I'm gonna show you two solutions. One will be PVC, the other one is actually a pole used for stabilizing trees. Okay. Cactula. Everything's good, right? Alright. So here we are. Piece of PVC, put a collar on it. This is scrap, so we can still use it the same way. I can still what? Step and lunge, step and lunge, I can lift, harpoon, boat oar, in, get in this habit of what? Counter, cross, step in, okay? Can I not here, come back, butt strike you, use it like a rifle, right? Circle around and thrust. Okay, so PVC, the downside is it's very light, makes it easy enough to play with. And you get this is about $4. So think about this. You can get set up for less than $20. Not bad, great way to start. Alright, so now we'll go to the tree pole. So I found this at my local garden improvement store. This pole cost me a whole $5. Okay, so now we're still under $20. Alright, here, and we're going to step, we're going to thrust, okay, yes, it's heavy, good practice. Boat oar and thrust, boat oar and thrust, lift up, harpoon in, okay, get used to what, okay, I can what, parry, bring this up, slow, cross arm, stab, okay, now, my favorite still is what, slap it aside and stab, slap and stab, get a habit, you're here, slap, stab, so, piece of cake, right? So this is available, cost me $5, whole $5, not too bad. One last thought, if your hands aren't already rough, wear gloves. These things can have splinters, so get in the habit, wear some gloves, okay, and practice your motions slowly, boom, here, right, bring it up, cross arm, nice, here, like so, bring it back down, come over here, harpoon in, bring it down, and around, harpoon in, bring it around, harpoon in, fake at the feet, bring it up, step at the face, and down into the feet, cross it over, butt strike in, step back, step. Or you might just be up here and go here, lift, block my body, step in. Something to practice. Piece of cake, right? Alright, so we have a bag to practice on our thrusting. We're in our left leg position. I can take this here and what? Can I be effective? I can step in here? Yes. Still very effective. Still does the job. It's just a piece of PVC. Schedule 40. Question should be, is it as effective as one of the training ones? Well, let's see. Alright. Still here. Okay, and I'm in. Still does the job. Word of caution. It's a blended point, but it's still a point. It'll make holes and things because it has mass. Remember, force equals mass times acceleration. When you work on your bags, you don't punch holes in it. Use the back end. Otherwise, you might make holes in your bag. They're still here. Still works very good. Again, $5. So, easy enough. So for about $20, there you go. You can get started. There's your blade. There's your pike. Let's start with this. There's your training tools right there. Simple as that. Yes, you can sharpen this sharp enough to cut with. I wouldn't yet. Alright, so we'll go up to the next level. $5 to $10, $77. So, less than $100 to get started. You even have a sheet for it. get the sharpen, turn it into a cutter. So, not bad. For less than $100, you can get started in this art and be able to use it. So, what did I say to you guys? Okay, well, stay safe out there. You know, na zdrowie, to your health, and do svidania. And until next time, stay safe.